back to Sri Lanka, and if you watched the last video, you will understand why. We are driving on our way back to the stores. So last time we brought a new field, which we have just finished disking in, and I'm now headed down to the store to pick up the weeder slash hoe that we leased. Let me check. We'll have to go into the actual store. Weeder. I knew that. Which we're going to use to plant grass in our new field to feed the BGA. So, to make silage to feed the BGA. This is yet another of the pre-recorded videos which I did before my dad had his spinal surgery. Not sure what day this will be released, when, but this will be towards me coming back to making content. So, yep, so keep an eye on the community tab. This is partway through a somewhat long recording session the day before my dad has his operation. So, yep. The last of 3 farm sim videos, but I still have several Timberborn videos to record. So, and then a whole load of videos to edit. Yeah, easy for me to say. So I did check. We do have seed, which is great. So we shouldn't need that much seed to plant grass, and it shouldn't take us that long to plant the grass because this is effectively a 12-meter seeder. I really love this as a way to plant things like grass. It's great. I used this when I did the grass versus poplar video, or silage versus poplar video. This is what I used to plant grass. So it makes it much quicker than certainly than planting poplar. But yeah, quite a quick way to get large grass fields planted. We do have another bag of seed in there behind the pallet forks, so we'll grab that as well, and then we will get to work. There we go. So yes, this evening is currently being fueled by Wraith Energy. If you would like to check those out, I am now a partner with Wraith Energy, so there is a link down below. They are an energy company run and founded by gamers like us. Maybe not like us, I'm not sure they play farm sim, but you know what I mean. And yeah, I quite like them for a couple of reasons. And I'm going to, so this is, I think, the first time that I've spoken about Wraith Energy in a farm sim video. So I'm going to ramble on for a bit. I apologize. The future versions of me talking about this won't be quite so long, but this is one of those things that I've always had a bit of a dilemma about, because I'm a bit fussy about these kind of things. I know it's going to really shock you. And pine grass, cool. In that, I only want to promote brands and things that I actually use. And so but I was also keen to start trying to do this kind of thing. So a while ago, probably actually, I've been talking about doing this with some of you guys, some of my friends, and through when I was doing Patreon only videos for well over a year, maybe 2 years. But I have finally done it. And part of that process was actually finding brands with products that I was curious about and buying them with my own money and trying them. And I've tried a few different brands of energy drinks. And in some cases, to find that they then don't do this kind of thing with content creators. But I started trying Wraith energy drinks a few months ago, and I really like their drinks. They do loads of different flavors. Some of the flavor names are a bit weird, but I've tried quite a few of them, and I haven't had a bad one yet. And again, you guys will know I'm quite fussy about these kind of things, and so I like that there are quite a lot of different flavors. I know, shocker, and I also like that they are still. So again, you guys will know I like my energy drinks, but I don't always like a fizzy drink. So really like that they're still. And yeah, the other thing, I buy the sachets, which is not the most economical way of buying them, but I get a variety of flavors, and they're great for me with my traveling and stuff because I can just grab some, chuck them in my bag, and I've got, I keep bottles of water in the car. I can mix the two. I'm good to go. So yeah, if you want to try them out, there's a link down below. You'll help me out a little bit, and if you don't want to, don't bother. But anyway, back to the farming, and as I said, in the future there won't be quite such a long ramble, but I just wanted to explain that I haven't just, it is actually a product that I use anyway, and something that I do actually drink pretty much every day. So back to farming. Let's get some work done, shall we, folks? So I will attempt in this video, and I might not get it all done because, as I said, I'm trying to get a lot of pre-recorded content done before the end of the evening. But the goal is to try and get this field with grass seed in it, seeded, planted, whatever, and rolled. Let's just double check that we don't have a roller, because we have fallen for this before. So we will quickly just scan through. Hopefully we won't. No, we don't have too much kit at the moment, so we will lease a roller in a bit, get the field rolled, and this will be in a really good state because it's already fully fertilized, and that means by September we should be good for cutting grass. And this should actually be in sync with the other field because we just cut that, so that will be good for my ramble last time about leasing the silage wrapper and how we handle that. So yep, that should all work rather nicely. Just going to sort the cruise control out. Fine, we'll just bounce through the river a little bit. Whatever the equivalent of the Environment Agency here won't mind too much, I'm sure. And it's going to be like 4 passes to do this field. That'll be fine. While we're slowly trundling up and down, let's get ourselves a roller. Do I want to go 12, 6? I think we go for the Vadestad. Yeah, it's not too expensive. It'll get the job done quicker, and time is kind of important in today's video. So we can get the job done in this video. That'll be awesome. Oh, I was watching, my sister and I were watching one of the many random farming programs, and it wasn't very farming. It was farming, it was more animal focused. I'm sure the writers were on some very interesting things because they were kind of telling stories about the animals. But every so often farming machinery popped up, and they had a Vadestad cedar, and I was like, oh, it's my favourite cedar. Or favourite brand of cedar. Yeah. Anyway, I know. But it looks like we're going to have plenty of seed to get this done. And if we just check field status, we are growing. Needs rolling. Doesn't need lime. Nope. doesn't need ploughing, is fully fertilized. Awesome stuff. Just what we want to see. Just what we want to see. And essentially, this is going to hopefully give us a significant boost in income. Something that I wasn't aware of. And thank you once again, commentors, for pointing it out. So I think it was Stephen again, who's always a fountain of use, a font of useful information, pointing out that the land on this map is relatively quite cheap. So we do want to be maximizing our income for if we take what we've earned here to another map, because our buying power will be lower. Now that depends on the map we go to. I've got a couple of ideas in mind. It depends on how the timing works out as to what maps are available. So we'll see. One of them, in FS22, the land was also quite cheap. The other one wasn't available in FS22. So we shall see. We shall see. Very, very much having to resist the diversification challenge, but we'll come to that when we get there, eh? Right, so that should be fully planted with grass. Looks that way to me. So let's unload the seed and run down to the store and grab the rollers. So we'll just drop that there. Perfect. Unloading on the move. The modern agriculture way. Time is money and all that. Oh, I have found. I don't know what. I think a lot of the world is going to that place. That substance, the thing that comes out of those animals over there. But I have started to cleanse my social media a little bit. Some rather famous YouTubers who also post a lot on social media, and it would appear don't always fact check the stuff that they post. And I've got a bit bored of it, to be honest. So I've started to... I've stopped watching quite a lot of them, because there's only so many hours in a day. And, watching... to be, I don't know how some of you keep up with even some of the amount of stuff that I post, to be fair. So, particularly when I used to post even more. But, keeping up with, sort of many people who would post daily videos. There is one creator who I watch who posts almost daily videos still. And so I kind of didn't have time to keep up with them, and kind of got fed up with some of it as well. And more so lately. Now, I'm not saying that I disagree with some of the stuff that they post about. But equally, check your facts when you've got a big audience. Because you can end up looking a bit dumb. So yeah, I've started unsubscribing to some stuff because I don't know about you guys. My brain has a limited capacity, and too much noise is not good. Particularly at the moment. And so filtering that out is useful. So that's what I'm doing. I think I even unsubscribed to some YouTube channels as well. So, no, Kartek, I've not unsubscribed to yours. Don't worry. I just don't have time to watch everything at the moment. I think the only video that the only person that I definitely watch at the moment, and most of you won't care because it's beavers, is JC the Beard. And sometimes I go off watching his content, but at the moment, because I have a gifted channel membership for his channel, because when he streams, people donate insane amounts of channel memberships on his channel. Usually, when he posts a video, it's there when I wake up in the morning, and I will sit and watch that while I'm waking up. Because it's nice and chilled and very relaxed and very easy to bring you into the day. Got a very calm voice, and yeah. And that's usually the one video I will definitely watch in a day. With how my brain has been lately, and it's been very ragged. It's been very ragged. I've been very low on the answer as a percentage scale lately. That's why I haven't been doing those kind of things, because I don't have the capacity to deal with other people's problems at the moment. I know some of you miss that kind of thing, but when your own is very low, you can't deal with other people's stuff. I tend to fall back on watching repeats of stuff. So I watch a lot of repeats of LTT videos because I enjoy them and I know what's going to happen, and it's predictable, and that's good. Or I'm listening to a lot of music. An awful lot of music. And if you watch the Timberborn videos, you'll know what some of that is. So if you don't, yeah, it won't. Yeah. Anywho, we should get this job done, and I then have things to do this evening, and I'm not complaining about that. I've been playing a fair bit of both of the games that I play lately. Yeah, there are essentially two video games that I play at the moment. There's the farming game, and there's the beaver game. And I would say actually the split is about 50-50 in terms of what I'm playing off of YouTube. I still find that the beaver game, if I start playing that, I will lose hours, and so I tend not to if I don't have that amount of time. I don't know what it is about that game. Also, that game and my brain. Well, yeah. Anyway, you guys aren't here to hear about that. You're here for farming, and so farming we shall go. Yeah. The Nexat trailer released at some point in the past now, because I'm not sure relative to that when this video will come out. It could be, the best part of a week ago now. But curious what you guys thought of that. I did a video on it back when it came out. The reason it's in my mind is I actually recorded that video like 2 hours ago. So, yeah, there's been a lot of content creating this evening. It's kind of amusing in that, you get somewhat early access to some of this stuff as a partner, but I wasn't able to take advantage of it at all because I have a job. So I actually sat down and recorded my video on that after I finished work on the day that I could actually, a few hours before the embargo for it. So not complaining, again, just explaining. Let's try and get a thumbnail while we're working. I'm not sure there are many creators that make videos the way that I do. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't care. My product is somewhat unique, I guess. We will keep going until we're finished rolling this field, and that will be it. And that's... So this is the last of the pre-recorded farm sim videos. I don't know how that will match up with being away while my dad has his operation, because he's not had it yet, etc., etc. And I don't know how I'm going to spread these out over that period, / me getting home, getting stuff sorted and things. So keep an eye on the community tab. I'll still be lurking in Discord and that kind of thing. So I'll try and keep you guys informed of what's happening, but bear with me. Real life is real. What? I guess those are for putting more weight in the rollers. Don't know. I have no idea why either of these brands speaks to me as someone who does farming in a video game. It was like I was talking about a couple of videos ago with the 2-track tractors. I have no idea why these things appeal to me. As someone who doesn't use real equipment, but actually it's the same as, I missed a bit there, no. Because it's still Tuesday, there was a mod that released today on ModHub, and I'm going to work it into a game at some point. You know I will. The John Deere 710. But I think my only disappointment is it doesn't look like it has a front loader. But it's an awesome looking little tractor. I have no idea where I'm going to make use of it, but I think it looks brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members. Hope you have enjoyed the video. And regular content will return at some point very soon. Bye.